Looks like looks like I'm not wearing any clothes. I can assure you I am. See? There we go.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
Hey there, fashion friends. Thank you for clicking on today's episode. On today's episode, we will be talking about my style after quitting social media for 30 days. Yes, that's right. 30 days of no social media. Well, besides YouTube. But because I follow lots of brands, lots of designers, lots of stylists, I feel like that consumer and comparison aspect is always at the forefront. And of course, this was starting to seep into how I was producing my episodes. I just thought, you know what? It's time for me to have a 30-day detox. Just Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, because those are the three that I have. And TikTok, but I didn't really use TikTok, So in today's video, I'm going to share sort of my progression through the 30 days and how I feel it affected my styling over the month. As well as that, to sort of break it up, I will be sharing some of my newfound favorite outfits that I discovered in my wardrobe in the 30 days because of not being on social media. Okay, so during the first week, I got to know my clothes again, got to know my wardrobe again. I found pieces that I haven't really been looking at or noticing for a really long time, just maybe for the fact that they weren't necessarily relevant to what is currently, on social media. I think even sometimes as somebody that tries to live as sustainable as I can, I'm definitely not perfect when it comes to that. And I think sometimes social media, even with that, can kind of be an overkill and can kind of make you beat yourself up a little bit for not being perfect, which I just don't really think is fair because nobody's perfect. And so I think just even things like that, kind of overthinking those things. So here is one of my favorite sweaters. I've had this for 10 years. I got it from H&M and it's from H&M Trend line. Yeah, it's this long, amazing duster cardigan. It's been 10 years now and it's still one of my favorite sweaters. And it's something that I love. To me, it doesn't make sense to get rid of it just because I don't support fast fashion anymore. To me, it's a quality piece and it's something that I absolutely love and is withstanding the test of time. So why would I get rid of it and why should I be ashamed of it, right? Am I right? I don't know, yeah. There's another one that I got from H&M's Trend line, but I just love this tank top because I love this color and then the material's super just gauzy and drapey, like look how it just grabs you. And then I just love the back. And yeah, I've just never been able to find a tank like it. And again, the quality of it and the way it's worn over the last 10 years is amazing. It's one of my favorite go-to tank tops in the summer. So yeah, I was feeling a little bit like ashamed, like I shouldn't really show it off, but you know what? Hey, it's something that I love and it's a part of my wardrobe, so here we go. Okay, on the second week, I realized that my style game was free, that it was on point. I just didn't have those distractions anymore, those distractions of what other people are doing. Now, I think looking at other people for inspiration is great. I think that is what it's all about. I do think that there's gotta be a balance and you've gotta approach it in a good mindset because if you get too far over, it turns into comparison and kind of beating yourself up. Whether it's a comparison saying, oh my gosh, I can't style as good as her, or if it's just like, I style better than her. Neither of those are healthy. I'd like to pride myself on thinking that I am my own muse and that I do whatever I want and that I don't really care what everybody else is doing and I don't really care what other people think of me. But when you are scrolling through seeing what everybody is doing all the time, it's really difficult for that not to kind of seep into the back of your brain. So when it comes time to sort of style yourself, you start to have those sort of things creep up on you like the devil's advocate. No, that's not cool. That's not good. Stepping away from social media has allowed for me to just embrace my own style techniques again, reset that part of my brain so that I knew when I go back, I can have that good perspective again when I do go back to social media. Yes. My Citizens of Humanity low-rise racers, or just everywhere you look, there's like high-waisted vintage jeans. And don't get me wrong, you know I am obsessed with high-waisted, especially high-waisted jeans with the vintage vibe. Love. But it's made me start to second-guess wearing low-rise jeans. And I feel like low-rise jeans are always in style, but I've just kind of not been as inspired to wear them because I haven't been seeing them everywhere. But like, these jeans are so cute and so flattering and they make my booty look so good. So I've got a couple washes. Here we go. We got like an indigo wash, dark indigo wash. Should I try them on? Probably, yeah. Okay, by week 3, I was feeling giddy again. I was feeling giddy about my clothes again. And I think what is difficult about social media, for me personally, it's been really difficult because I've been doing this channel. So you're always kind of looking for ideas for videos. When you see other people's stuff, you think, oh my gosh, I need that too. I need that for my wardrobe. I need that for my episodes. And it sort of becomes stressful and you sort of start to lose that love and excitement for what you already have and only focus on the things you don't have. And that is just a really crappy feeling and I think really affects you on a full spectrum of your life, not even just with your style or your clothes. So yeah, by the 3rd week, I was just super excited about my wardrobe again. I was, look at this amazing piece and this amazing piece and oh, I'm so lucky to have this piece and I'm so lucky to have this. And oh, I just love wearing this. So, and just wasn't even thinking about what I needed. And then the other thing that I've had my new found love for are my trusty, sorry, they're just in my little coat closet here. My trusty tree torns. These were like, have been my go-tos for years. Because there's just so much put in front of me all the time on Instagram, I get distracted from these and I forget how much I love these. Yes. Can never go wrong with just a good old classic pair of tree torns. Sorry, Gussie's watching Axle Trucks. Another YouTube. Because I'm always looking for like the next sneaker to do a review on because yeah, I do a lot of sneaker reviews because I think they are a great timeless quality thing to have in your closet and they're great for styling as well as being practical. When you're always just inundated with new, you just constantly feel like you need more. And you forget about the, the trusty, good old go-tos that you have just because they're not new. But yeah, so I'm happy to have found my love for these again. And by the 4th week, I felt like I was able to reset my style. I think it brought me back to that confidence that I feel in my own personal style, that was sort of getting clouded a little bit with all the social media noise that I was taking in. I think that's really what I wanted to get to, was just sort of have that detox to basically reawaken my perspective. I think sometimes a lot of the pressure that you get from social media is that you need to be, you know, unique, and you need to find these really unique pieces that, you know, say something about you, or just super edgy and how they're designed and whatever it is. But what I forget about is that how much I love basics. What I love about basics is I feel like they are a blank canvas, and that you really have so much room to sort of customize them to your own personal style, where you can look super elevated and still super edgy. I have rediscovered my Club Monaco basics. I've got a lot of Club Monaco basics because I just love the quality and the silhouettes and a lot of the materials, how they drape. Basic crop long sleeve, sort of boxy. Okay, and then the other thing that Club Monaco does really well basic wise is just like their basic pants. Is that Sonica, I think? These are the Sonicas. And these are their stretch skinny jeans, or pants, and they're just like a mid-rise. Normally not a fan of mid-rises, but these are just super flattering. And yeah, just the material is so soft, so comfortable. And if you have sort of your style, you know, I've got like my hair, and then I just did some like cool edgy boots with them and stuff. I mean, you can make, it's just like an effortless chic look. And I just forget about that. I put too much pressure on my look sometimes. I feel like I need to get all crazy. And yeah, I feel like this is very coolish, very effortless, I guess. And it is truly very effortless, but I think, you know, after trying these pants on again, I realized maybe I need to be wearing mid-rise again. I mean, these look good, I mean, right? I mean, look how good the booty looks. I mean, that's my favorite part. Look at that. After the 30 days, how did I feel? Well, it's funny because after the 30 days, I was loving the clarity and just the sort of peace that I was feeling not being on social media. So I actually went past the 30 days. And now I think it's even, when this video posts, I think it'll be almost 2 weeks past. Today will be the first day that I post something to Instagram in the, well, now 45 days. And now I feel like with social media, I'm kind of back to what I was before. Ultimately, just always going with a purpose and not always just going to it for default and just filling my brain up with all of this noise. I guarantee you I will eventually fall back into old ways, I'm sure, because I'm human. I'm not perfect. So I'm sure, you know, this might not stay, this perspective and this clarity might not stay forever, but I'm gonna try to keep it as long as I can. And when I get to that point again, I love that I now know I can welcome that detox. So there we go. My style after 30 days of being off of social media. I hope that today's episode was helpful or at least somewhat entertaining. Hopefully you got some sort of value out of today's episode. If you did like today's episode, give me that thumbs up, comment below, share with friends, and subscribe for future weekly episodes. All right, you guys, please have a fabulous but safe and healthy rest of your day. We'll be chatting soon. Bye. I feel like I need to like start doing a little different sign off because it's like the same sign off every time. I'm sorry, let's try. I used to speak German, so I could just Auf Wiedersehen, Auf Wiedersehen.